This is how you win at the pendulum game. All you have to understand about the pendulum game is one equation. Don't worry, you're not gonna have to study math, but it's simple and you will understand very soon. Each pendulum is emitting a certain type of frequency. When your frequency is in a certain range that is really close to the pendulum's frequency, you start to receive thoughts. And keyword here is receive. These thoughts are not yours. They're being sent to you. Your brain is just a receiver and a transmitter, but let's talk about receiver now. It's just a receiver. It receives these thoughts from the ether. Just to make the equation simpler, T stands for thoughts. EW stands for emotional weight. And P is the amount of energy that the pendulum is going to be able to extract from you. So if your energy is 100% and then P is equal to 50, that means that you're going to be left only with 50% of your energy, not 100% of it. That's why pendulums are destructive, at least 99.9% of them. The equation is, and I don't give a fuck about anything you're going to say. If you need to write this on a fucking napkin and carry it everywhere, just do it. P is equal to T times EW. You cannot control T, but you can control EW. If you are able to keep EW at 0, no matter how strong T is, the pendulum is not going to get anything out of you. Because here is the thing. Can you escape pendulums? Yes. Can you escape pendulums 100% for 100% of your time? No. It's just that simple. Or unless you're gonna go live on the top of a mountain or in the woods with no phone, no internet, and you're not gonna interact with any human. That's the only way for you to avoid them 100%. So what is emotional weight? As I said, thoughts are not yours. These thoughts are not yours. You just receive them. Emotional weight is when you identify with the thought. When you're like, why am I thinking this? Or when you start digging deeper into the thought. When you get a thought about, I don't know. When you get a thought about, oh wow, I think you should check Instagram before you edit that new video. If you open up Instagram and check it, that means that you have identified with the thought that comes to you from the energy entity. Literally, any thought that just randomly pops up is not yours. Intuition and inner feelings and all this stuff and your own inner voice, this feels completely different than being random. It's something that's gonna, I don't want to say shock you, but it's gonna do the same because it's unique in and of itself. Any thought that you get is not yours, and that's why you need to understand about the pendulums game. Once you put emotional weight on a thought, that thought is gonna turn into an urge. When it's an urge, the pendulum already won, and the easiest thing or the best thing for you to do is to give into the urge as fast as possible. I'm not giving you this to tell you to be weak and to lose all your discipline and to indulge in all the bad habits, to go smoke all the smoke that you want to smoke and drink all the drinks that you want to drink. I'm not telling you that, but you have to understand that when you get an urge, think about as if you're running and I just wrap a resistance band around you. But it's not a normal resistance band, it's an energetic resistance band. But it works the same way. The further away you're able to run, the stronger the pull of the resistance band is going to be. And you cannot cut it. So the further you're gonna run, you're gonna resist the urge for so many fucking days. So long. But guess what? You have been expending energy. You have been using willpower to resist the urge. And sooner or later, because you have to lose, you cannot win in the pendulums game unless you don't play it. All of this happens in the beginning phase of the game. If you go to the second phase when these thoughts are urges now, you're not gonna win. And the more you resist, the more energy you're gonna lose. Because when you resist, you put more emotional weight. Remember the equation. you put more emotional weight on shit that doesn't even matter. This is all you need to understand about pendulums. Like, I see videos about people that take it deeper, be like, oh, relationships and how pendulums interact with each other. You don't need to understand. You don't need to get deeper into that unless you want to become like, I don't know, a teacher. And it just deflects their knowledge. It's not something that's actually applicable to most people. With this kind of knowledge, if you truly understand, you just sit with a pen and paper and you see all the pendulums that are affecting your life. Tomorrow you could wake up and you would have 90% more energy or 50% more energy. Anyway, it's a win for you. Just all you need to understand, most of the random thoughts that you get are not yours. Do not identify with the thought, because it will become an urge, and no matter how long for how long you're gonna resist the urge, you're gonna lose anyway. And that's why people feel burned out. That's why people feel frustrated, and that's why most people are sad and miserable. Do not involve yourself in a pendulum's game. Any piece of news, any piece of new update, equipment, whatever you hear about, if it's not serving your life, do not indulge in it. And even if you're gonna indulge in it, like watching this video, which is gonna benefit you, do not identify with me. If you want to share this video, cool. If you want to talk about it with a friend, cool. But do not worship me. Do not become a slave or a follower of me. I'm just a prophet. I'm not a god. I don't give a fuck. If you want to learn more about my reality creation system, I call it the Prophet Reality Creation System, or the Prophet Manifestation System. You can check out the link in the description, and you're going to find it in the first comment. Let me know if you have any suggestions for videos. I have some coming up, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one.